We're going to move into our next segment. This is the tier list. So these are going to be 20 random coasters that we've written. I'm going to put it up here. So 20, well, not necessarily, at least one of us will have written one of these, basically, is how it's supposed to work. So I just need to like stretch this out and hopefully it'll look good on the thing. But here's the tier list. We're going to be doing it as a group, I suppose. And yeah, I'll go. So the first, basically, we'll rank the coasters from S to F. And then if we have an argument, the chat can help us out in ranking these, or they can just help out in general. So that's how that's going to work. First coaster we have.
I love tier makers so much, so this is going to be so much fun.
I know, I'm excited too.
Wait a minute. Oh, shoot. Now I have a problem because now these are like slightly out of order from... So that's going to make this fun to figure out what coasters these are from these tiny pictures. I'll go backwards
like
then.
The coaster,
yeah, I can probably guess some of these.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll just go backwards to forwards. The first one is Wonder Woman. Actually, just RMC Raptor prototype because that way all of us have written it. So
Okay.
Yeah. What are you thinking?
Are we doing personal bias or just a general idea?
Whatever. I don't care.
Okay. I'll probably put that in A.
Okay.
Wait, does this have S tier?
There's an S, yeah.
Okay, then I probably put it in A tier.
Okay.
I
Marina?
would say B.
Okay.
I would say A or B, but I just feel like B's a little too controversial. I would personally put it in B, but I feel like A, as a general like aggression and everything, it deserves A.
It's hard for me because I liked Wonder Woman a lot, but I did not like Jersey Devil at all.
Well, that's not a prototype.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're just
I thought you
basing
meant like any like.
No,
just Railblazer and Wonder Woman, basically.
So, okay, then I'd say A.
I love this ride. I would say S, but I think we're gonna get like the chat is saying A, and then yeah, okay. I think we're gonna stick it in there then.
Cool.
I need to actually extend this a little bit so that way that works better. Alrighty. So the next coaster we have is the one and only Skyrush at Hershey Park, which I know is gonna be pretty controversial. I actually am wearing a Skyrush shirt, so
oh gosh,
it's fine. Yeah, just go for it.
I'm gonna say C.
All right.
I say D.
That's a bit much.
No, I hate it.
All right, it'll be interesting how the chat evens this out. I'm saying
I genuinely.
S.
Yeah, we'll go with what the chat says because we are so divided on this one.
I genuinely cannot think about a good thing about that coaster. I do not like it.
It's tall. That's what I think like about it.
It doesn't feel like it.
Yeah, you're right. It goes up too fast. It doesn't feel tall.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of cool though that it does go that fast. I don't really know too many other coasters that have a lift hill that does that, but yeah. S, A. I mean, I think we're not gonna put it in S because you're a C and a D. That just wouldn't really work. So, yeah, we're getting
I put it
some
in
S's.
B. I would put it in B.
All right, I think
a general idea with including everyone's opinions. I think B is fine.
Painful, but yeah, we'll stick it in there for now.
Okay.
Next one we have is, and oh, this is why I was worried about this because
I can name a lot of these. I think.
The problem is the wooden coasters are really.
Exactly.
I know which ones I put in. I just don't know which is which. I think this is actually, and this is one that I've only written. This is Roar, I believe, at Six Flags Discovery Kingdom before it went defunct. It was a fun ride, but I mean, it wasn't an amazing GCI, so I'm gonna put that in C.
It's a clone of the one at America, right?
Yeah, but this one was a lot better than the one in America.
Okay.
When it got RMC'd, people literally joked that they RMC'd the wrong Roar because this one was a lot better than the other one.
Yeah, okay, then I would think that's a good spot for it.
Chat, what do we think? Before we move on. Also, C, I think that's probably what we're gonna go with. So I'll see if more things come in, but I think we'll just move on for now. Next coaster we have, and the problem is some of these are out of order. I think I figured it out. I think this is Prowler right here at the beginning.
Yeah, I was about to say Prowler or Mystic, because Prowler and Mystic look way too much alike. So yeah.
This is Prowler because I don't have Mystic on here.
Yeah.
So what do you think of this one?
I like it. I would probably put it in B
All right.
alongside Skyrush.
And Marina, have you written this or no?
I have not.
Okay, so we're B, and then what's the chat say for Prowler? Um, we'll get to that in a second. But we'll put it in B for now. So yeah, that seems fair. And then the next one we have is Wildcat at Hershey Park. I'm pretty sure that's what this one is.
Yeah.
I think we've all written this.
Yeah.
I'll just say I'm willing to put this in D, potentially even F, but I think
Yeah,
I'll
I
go.
was gonna say C or D.
I would say D as well.
Yeah, I think I can agree with D because I know there's some people who do enjoy it, but yeah, Wildcat C, D at best. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that then. Next coaster we have is Storm Runner, also at Hershey Park. What are we thinking for this one?
This is Marina's 200th.
Yeah. I love this thing so much. I would say S.
Yeah, I would too.
Wow.
I love the hydraulic launch coasters, but this and the snake dive, it's just so much fun. But A tier, I can understand as well because some people would probably take Wonder Woman over this. I'd say S or A. I put it in. A.
I am pretty pretty big fan of this coaster, but even I would say it's like an A tier, and let's see what the chat says.
Yeah,
we're
I think
getting a
there's
lot of A's.
I'm looking at the coasters that we have here. I think there's only 2 that I'd put in S.
So we'll put it above Wonder Woman just for
That's
the sake of
respectable.
it. So,
Okay.
but I think looking at the chat, we're gonna keep it an A, but it's close.
Okay.
Next coaster we have is it's another wooden coaster. Oh no, I know what this is. It's Bandit at Movie Park Germany.
Oh, Marina.
Oh,
Marina's got to rank this one.
Yep.
okay. D tier, but above Wildcat.
Wait, above it, really?
Yeah. It gives
Wow.
better airtime. Both suck, but Bandit's airtime is a little better.
Wow.
Yeah.
The chat seems to be agreeing here that it's D tier, so we're gonna go with that for now. And then the next coaster we have is another Hershey Park coaster, Candemonium.
I would put that in A.
Already, Marina,
I
what do you
agree.
think?
I'd say
All right.
A.
All right.
Definitely an amazing ride, but it falls short, in my opinion.
I would say, yeah.
Alrighty. Well, I'll change it depending on what the chat puts in, or and it also sounds like it's gonna be, yeah, I think everyone's on board with A, so we're gonna keep it there. And then the next coaster we have is Fly at Fantasia Land.
Marina?
Okay. When I first rode this, I did not like it, but I have talked to Zach a lot about
Whoa.
my opinions on this. And I was very disappointed when I first rode it just because there was so much hype built up around it for like 4 years, and I was like, oh my gosh. And I was really excited. And it was a letdown, but if you go into it with the mindset that it's like a good coaster for families and you appreciate the theming, then I think
Yeah, it's
B.
a great family. It's a great coaster for families that goes upside down.
Wait, what was your ranking, Marina?
I'd say B.
Okay. Chat.
I
High
think
B.
B is spot for that.
I'll put it
Yeah.
in there until proven otherwise.
Okay.
Right, B A. Yeah, we'll.
Yeah, I would say that the theming 100% could give it like a little bit of extra, but the coaster itself, I would keep it in B.
We are getting some A's, so to even it out, I'll just put it higher than the other two. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's better than Skyrush, so I mess with it.
Next coaster we have is one I'm pretty sure only I've ridden. It's Gold Rusher at Six Flags Magic Mountain, the Mine Train. I mean, considering we have these, and I do actually enjoy this ride. Is it on the same level? I mean, I prefer it's Wildcat, but I mean, it's kind of hard to justify it over like these throwing wooden coasters. So it'll just
I
stick it in
love
D.
mine trains, so if I had to rank it, I'd probably put it above the two of them.
We'll see what the chat says. I'm going with D for this. I have no. Yeah, I think that is where I would put it. It is pretty enjoyable, but I mean, it's nothing too crazy. Gold Rusher D, Gold Rusher S. Oh, for nostalgia reasons. Okay, got it. Yeah, Stamford Bridge has been going to Magic Mountain forever, so that makes sense. D. Yeah, I think we're gonna stick it in there. And the next one we have is have to make sure I'm.
I think that's Goliath, right?
Yeah, at Wallaby Holland.
Yeah.
Marina, you've done this, right?
Yeah, I like it, but my problem was the write-offs really, really, really love to staple. I don't think I've ever been stapled that hard. I read it twice,
Wow.
and both times it was horrible, like stapling wise. And it does have a bit of a rattle, but I enjoyed it, so I'd say B.
Alrighty. We'll see what that seems fair to chat. Yeah, they're agreeing. So we're gonna go fat. And next coaster we have is, oh my god, that is tiny. How?
That's
Oh, it's
Hagrid's.
Hagrid's. It's Hagrid's. Yes.
That I would put in S.
I'd say S too.
Wow. Alrighty, chat. Hagrid's. What do you say? We'll see what they put in, but if there's not too much argument, that's gonna be an S, which is kind of crazy. I'll just put it in there for now, and we'll see what happens. An A came in.
Okay,
It's just
S.
Hagrid's is an experience at night.
I'd say
it's just
S for motorbike, A for sidecar, or B for sidecar.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I think we might bump it down. The chat is mostly saying A, and there's even a B in there, so I think
Then
we're
put it
gonna
like high
lower it.
A.
Well, yeah, we'll do that. I think we're gonna do that, which at this point, I don't know if we're gonna get a true S, so that's interesting. Next coaster we have is actually, do I want to work? No, we'll keep going this way. Iron Dragon at Cedar Point.
We both have not been on
We
that.
missed that one.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
wow.
the
So
only one that we missed.
I've done this. This is another one that it's fun, but I'm gonna put it in D. Although honestly, actually,
Okay.
you know what? I'm gonna
I get that.
put these two over. Iron Dragon C. I mean, I just can't put it up there with. I mean, people are saying C. We might actually bump it up. It is actually. I do really
Okay.
enjoy it, but
I
Alright.
feel like it's one that would rattle. Does it rattle?
no, not really.
Okay.
Not
That
in my
rattled.
experience. I actually enjoy this over Ninja, which is pretty unpopular. So, ooh, I think yeah, we're gonna put this in C. All right, chat. Next one we have is Steel Curtain at Kennywood.
That's a fat B. Because it's fun, but it's not
Yeah.
amazing.
And you
Like
agree,
lower
Marina?
B. Lower B. should
I would say higher B. I liked it. I thought it was very fun.
Okay. It
Alrighty.
seemed too quick for me, to be honest.
It did, but I really liked it. I'd say put it in middle B or over Sky Rush.
Marina
So
was
we
scared about the tall inversion.
I was.
so the chat is A, B.
I would low-key put it over Skyrush, actually.
I would
Fine.
too.
We'll yeah, we can do that.
Yay!
I guess it's the better hyper in Pennsylvania according to this tier list. So that's it. Out of these two. Obviously, we don't have Phantom's Revenge, but yeah. All right, yeah, chat agrees. We're gonna stick it in there. Loch Ness Monster is the next one.
Ooh.
That's
All
tough
right.
because it really depends. Ride isn't super great, but it's just so original and fun that I would put it in B.
Oh
For
wow.
me, it's so nostalgic. It was my first inverting coaster ever, so it's very nostalgic to me. I love it, but at the same time, I just
Oh, you froze.
went to BTW a couple weeks ago, and I was not super impressed. It was a pretty bad ride, so it's really hard. So I would say B.
If you want to put it in high C, I understand that too.
People are saying C. C for Ride, A for History, B plus D, C.
Trash. It's not trash. Bro, how is your name
Someone said.
BT Dub enthusiast and you say
Yeah,
trash? Dude,
Fake fan.
worst not kitty ride? What?
Dang.
Put
How
in
is your
B
name
just to spite
BGW
him.
enthusiast?
I mean,
It's a fake
you
fan.
cannot. I mean, they've probably gotten a lot of rides on this, so perhaps
Yeah,
they've
I
ridden
mean,
it in
true,
good and
but that
bad
thing-
days. So
It's me. I'm just kidding. High C. You could throw it in high C.
I think we're gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're
Yeah.
gonna put it in C because yeah,
Okay. All right. I respect that.
but we'll put it higher.
Yeah.
Next coaster we have is Millennium Force. I have it
S.
at. Okay, you say S.
S.
I'd say S or very high A.
S.
I'm gonna go with A, and to be honest, this would be a B had it not been for my night ride. So,
That is the only one on this list
Yeah.
that would be S.
but yeah, A S A. All right, and you two said S, so I think we're
S.
actually gonna go for it. I think it's gonna be our S tier.
Yay.
Millie is phenomenal. I don't care what anybody says. It's so
It's
much
so much
fun.
fun.
So much fun.
Yeah, I apparently I got it on a bad day is what I was told. Like because around the time when I wrote it, some other people were like putting it really low in their rankings.
Oh,
So
gosh.
I wrote it at a pretty bad time. So all right, I can see this. It's still in my top 20. It's not a bad coaster by any means. So it would still be an A, not a B. But yeah,
For the next one, can Marina and I say this together at the
sure,
same time?
go for it.
All right.
Oh, gosh,
3,
okay.
2, 1. F.
F.
Oh, this is Outlaw Run for you guys who don't know. F. That is a yikes.
Or low D.
F.
Low D.
I
All
like
right, guys.
Bandit more.
Outlaw Run, chat. What do you guys think?
I'm
I
sorry,
mean,
RMC's amazing, but as a roller coaster, this thing is not fun.
This
Not-
and Sky Rush are two of my least favorite coasters I've ever ridden in my life.
Yeah, I would take Wildcat at Hershey Park over this.
I
And
would
That's
too.
not to be. Oh, you're just trying to be different. That's because this was just genuinely from the bottom of my heart. I love RMC. I've been on most RMCs. This
The
was
only-
not it, and we left after this. It was
We
just
did.
not.
We got
fun.
one ride and we left Time Traveler. But I'd say the best thing about this ride is either the setting or the fact that it's over fast.
Yeah. What's
Dang.
wrong with it? I'll say real quick what's wrong with it. One, it's short, but
Everything.
whatever. There's a lot of short rides. Iron Rattler's short, and that's my favorite, so I'm not going to rule that out. What happens is the same complaint I have with the Raptors. It clanks against the track so aggressively. I think that's from the age of it. It clanks and it's rough. It really got rough. The steering
It
axle
is,
trains like
yeah.
on Steel Vengeance, Untamed, and Twisted Timbers, glossy smooth. These have the old legacy trains, which I actually prefer because it has more like an industrial feel to it. But on a rough coaster, it doesn't have any give. So you're going to feel that roughness like crazy. And I had a really big issue with these restraints. I'm tall, and my legs had to fold back nearly under the seat, and there was a piece of metal that was going into my leg a little bit. And it was not a fun ride. Mixed with being rough, being short, it was just not worth it. And we only waited 10 minutes for it. So
Yeah.
yeah, there's that.
It's unbearably rough, and I don't think the layout's all that great. And the length is okay. The length could be a good or a bad thing. I don't like it, so I'm glad that it's over quicker. But you know, that's I don't like it at all.
If I'm talking no bias and like the general consensus of this ride, I'd put it in like high C, low B. But
just based off the chat, we have 2 A's and a high B, and you two said F. We're gonna even that out and call it a C, I think.
okay,
If that, yeah, we'll do that.
this ride was
Dang,
an
that's so
embarrassment for
sad to
RMC.
see it there, but
RMC
I mean-
regrets this.
I mean,
It
they
is
can
sad to
RMC,
see it
they can
there.
RMC it. They can do what
That's
they
probably
do.
what they're gonna do. Like they are.
Yeah, they
should.
probably are. So, I mean, there's your solution. So, you just have to wait for that to happen.
They should
Next-
RMC it with a Raptor track.
Next coaster we have, actually I'm gonna do it this way, and this way, so you don't have back-to-back coasters that I've only ridden. The next coaster we have is Silver Bullet. Just seeing it's between a B and C for me. If it's a night ride, it's certainly B, but most of the time I honestly say this is C tier. So I'm actually gonna plug it in C tier. I think it's high, but high C tier, but we'll see what chat says. I'll just
I would
stick it in
definitely
there.
probably put that over Outlaw Run.
Yeah.
C,
Any B&M over Outlaw
B.
Run, even Green Lantern. I hate Green Lantern.
C. Okay, yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, we're gonna keep it in C. It'll be high C, but we'll keep it there. Next coaster we have is Colorado Adventure at Fantasia Land.
Ooh,
I am not
really
even
nice.
joking. I would put this in S. I'm not
What?
joking. Literally some of the best airtime I've ever, like, that thing is lethal. If you ride it, you'll know what I mean. I know people are not going to agree with me, so I'd say A, but it is miles better than Fly.
Wow.
So I love this thing.
I saw that coming.
So
Yeah.
you're saying S.
Yeah.
And actually, I just saw the chat. Okay, we're actually gonna put Silver Bullet in B because enough people said it. So I'm just gonna do that. And for Colorado Adventure, someone did say Stamford Bridge did give it an A. So
Yes, sir.
B, C. Shoot, this thing I don't think we're gonna quite get an S, but this could be like an A tier. I think
It should be.
we're gonna plug it in. So
That's nice. I like that spot for it.
all
Me
right,
too, that makes me happy.
Colorado Adventure. Let's go. Wait, yeah, Colorado. I keep thinking sometimes it's Colorado Express. I don't know why, but Colorado Adventure.
They used to call it the Michael Jackson Thrill Ride because
Yep.
he read it. Yeah, fun fact.
Yeah, that's actually really cool that he was able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
The last coaster we have is one I've ridden. It's the Giant Dipper at Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. I know the chat will overrule me on this. I'll plug it in for A for now. I love this ride. It's a really old wooden coaster. It's getting close to 100 years old, but it still has some really good airtime moments. The lift sequence and the pre-lift sequence is actually really cool, really unique. I won't spoil it for anyone who hasn't ridden. And the views you get because it's by the ocean on lift hill is also great. Also really good laterals. It's just such a great ride, but it's a classic. And everyone's saying B, so I'm just gonna plug it in there. We'll make it higher B because
Yeah, over Sky Rush. Let's go.
Yep.
I like that list though. We did a good job.
Alrighty, here's our list. No F tier rides and only one S. Certainly an interesting tier list ranking compared to perhaps some of the past, but that's why we do these. You never know what you're gonna get. So yeah. I don't think that Giant Dipper rides anything like Big Dipper at Blackpool. It runs pretty well actually. So yeah. But those are the rides. So